There's 5 reasons why I love you and none of them rhyme. 9 times 9, 81, Bonnie and Clyde. We got high and sat by the Wellington side. I had one hell of a time, it's rock and roll till I...
Welcome to the Green Tea, Freedom and Truth channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back for the Sunday, the 31st of January 2021 edition of the video log. I appreciate the Green Tea team. Today's topic is My Body, My Choice, and there is hope. Yesterday we had a summer concert. It's an annual event here in Taupo, New Zealand. So it's a summer concert. They have many bands. Tens of thousands of people attend. And I went there yesterday. I had tickets. And it gave me a lot of hope. And then I posted some footage of the concert. These tens of thousands of people. Not a mask in sight. It was the sort of event where if you wore a mask you would be looked at in a funny way as if you were the odd one out. If anyone was seen elbow bumping at this concert, you would have been the odd one out. People shook hands, people hugged, people got close, people had fun. Because it is their body, their choice. My body, my choice. And I posted some of this footage on Facebook and social media. And some people are triggered. Some people are triggered by and have commented, this is reckless behaviour in the middle of a pandemic. And I got to be thinking, and I was thinking during the whole concert, it is our bodies and our choices. And this is a slogan we have heard for years and years for women who want the right who have the right to choose to have abortions. And here's a footage from the concert, and just look at the elderly woman behind me dancing. It was so uplifting. She was there partying, just to see people who were just don't watch too much news. Enjoy. Shout out to Jen Wigmore there, Kiwi rock star. And interesting lyrics. I have a feeling that I can't go back. I have a feeling that I can't go back. And that's how it is for me. You know, in New Zealand here we're not currently in a level 1 restriction. We're basically trapped on the island. It's very difficult to travel unless you're a rich elite person. You have to pay for your quarantine on the way back in. So yeah, I have a feeling that I can't go back. I am not going back into illegally enforced restrictions. That's it's my body, my choice. And if someone wants to wear a mask, to take a experimental vaccine, to self-isolate, to unsocial distance, they have my support for that. But that my choice of freedom in no way affects their choices. Although a lot of people want to take away my freedom of choice to keep them to keep them safe. And people on my last videos about free speech and this type of thing, my freedom of speech is someone else's freedom of speech, and someone else's freedom of speech is my freedom of speech. And people have commented, hey, if you're spreading misinformation or this, that and the third, your freedom of speech should be stopped. These are adult people saying this. It may seem okay from a negative, a very narrow point of view if what you are hearing doesn't fit with what you believe. But just be aware that that can flick back onto you. That can... How's it? Yeah. It cuts both ways. If you have freedom of speech, or if you want someone else's freedom of speech taken away because you dislike what you're hearing, it can be that same thing can be applied directly to you. And when the shoe is on the other foot, I guarantee that you will dislike it, because the same principle applies. If my freedom of speech is suppressed and coerced and taken away because what I am saying in a moment does not fit with what you want to hear, that principle can be flicked straight around onto you, and because you have co-signed with it, you are now, your bubble of compliance and ignorance has become a cage. You are entrapped by that bubble of complying and being ignorant, because we have said it before, freedom of speech is a pillar of a free society and expression. And also, what is the difference between a conservative approach, conservative, right-leaning, centre-right as we would call it in New Zealand, or a leftist, liberal, socialist approach? If a conservative does not like guns, he just does not buy one. But if a leftist does not like guns, he wants all guns outlawed. If a conservative is a vegetarian, he decides he is not going to eat meat. If a leftist is a vegetarian, he wants all meat products banned for everyone. If a conservative is down and out, he thinks about how he can better his situation. If a leftist is in the same position, they wonder who is going to take care of them. If a conservative does not like a talk show or radio show or internet YouTuber, he switches channels. The leftist demands those voices are shut down and no one get to hear them. If a conservative is a non-believer, he does not go to church. If a leftist is a non-believer, he wants any mention of God silenced. Shout out to Dominic and the Mike Martins channel, is where I heard that very uplifting quote. And it was so great to see tens of thousands of people. It gave me a lot of hope. People using their free will, getting together, relaxed in large numbers. This is the future. This is the normal that I want, the freedom, and had a really good time. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have courage, speak your truth, support each other, have faith and have fun. Peace out. The green tea team knows
what we do in life echoes in eternity.